I have people who, when I put Oprah up, they will see other Christians will come after me and they say, how can you, a pastor, be putting Oprah Winfrey's quote? And I look at them, she knows something I don't know. So sometimes I put posts and I know that these people are genuinely gay, but what they're saying is profound. And because none of us is going to be perfect. Am I making sense? Some of you have shut out a whole series of people out of your life because you've judged them. Correct that now as we enter into 2024. Let's move on. Let me just finish this. That's what I was talking about. There's the ministry of helps. There's the ministry of helps. And the problem with helpers now is that they've become non-helpers. I was listening to one guy yesterday. He said, sometimes people don't understand that the number 2 person in a company can be more successful than the number 1. And one of the biggest examples I think we have is this Steve Ballmer, the CEO of Microsoft, wasn't the founder. Am I making sense? Then the other one who did Google, Schmidt, I think Eric Schmidt, he wasn't the founder of Microsoft. But he's profoundly rich. Am I making sense? You know why how many of you know why they are rich? Anybody can tell me? Why is Eric Schmidt regarded as Google? See, most of you don't read. It's only Bible you read. Even that one you don't read well. Okay, everybody forgets that the Bible was relevant to its times. Am I making sense? So in other words, the stories you read in the Bible were probably in the newspaper of that time. Herod wants to count everybody in the city. Won't it be in the Jerusalem Times? It's now in the Bible, am I right? So what makes you think that the Bible is not also relevant today when you hear Eric Schmidt is the founder of Google? Is one of the richest men in the world, but can anybody tell me why Eric Schmidt is as popular as the founders? I think they're Serving and one other guy. As important as the founder. Anybody knows? Anybody knows? TBN, we are better than this. I told you you can Google it. He took a company from $100 million. He helped the company to go from $100 million to $100 billion. He helped them. Helping people has its reward. Am I making sense? But this desire to be always on the front line, to always have your photographs on the front, to be able to have people attribute things to you. The man is so rich. Let me tell you how rich he is. And so successful that he's gathered by the American government. When he came to Lagos, Dr. Degbola was telling me, when he came to Lagos he wanted to see the man who started this Dr. Degbola's colleague, friend. How many of you remember him? That guy that does movies. I can't remember his name. Kelani. So he said he was going to go and see Kelani. So everybody said Kelani should come and meet him in the hotel. He said, no, I want to go to Kelani's studio. So I think Kelani's studio is in Ojuelegba or something like that. You know what they did? The Secret Service went ahead of him to surround Ojuelegba. Not only that, they shut down every internet service and every profound sales service where he was so that no bomb can be put off. And there were snipers on roofs of houses in Lagos to protect one man from being killed in Nigeria. Because he helped somebody. They call them national treasures. Steve Jobs, the same thing. When he was sick, the American government released an unknown treatment for cancer to Steve Jobs because he was in the national. He didn't pay for it. And they gave him another 2 or 3 years more. Yet you run away from being a helper. Because it has been played down. And you know how Nigerians boast, the Mimo help one. Or mommy needs my son.